What's up, everybody? It's your boy Michael T. I'm in my room right now. It is late. It is like midnight o'clock right now. That's how late it is. But anyway, I got a story time today. A really quick story, but kind of fun nonetheless. So let's get into the story time. So my uncle, who shall remain nameless, he would every now and then take me and my cousins out to the movies. He'd take us out to the movies, and this occurrence just was a funny thing that happened one of the times. So he'd take us out to the movies, and then we'd grab pizza or whatever on the way back. Just he's done it forever, just every now and then he's like, hey, let's go to the movies, so we'll go with him. So this story was, what movie do we go watch? I think we're watching I don't remember. I honestly can't tell. I honestly cannot remember. But we went to go watch a movie, right? Oh, we're watching Fast and Furious 6. This is when that movie just came out. Well, that's what we went to go watch. And his car was messing up. My uncle's car was messing up, so he drove the car I drove the car I drive right now, which is like a blue Kia Sorento. And so he drove that because his car was messed up. So I remember we're driving, and for some reason he didn't have the AC on, and it was hot. It was hot in the car. He had like this little black, like, t-shirt, like a flannel, but you take it off and he had like an undershirt on. So we picked up my cousins. We're in the car. We're driving to the movies, and he's like, "Here, hold this," and he took off his shirt, his black flannel. And mind you, it's hot in the car, so we're all sweating. So this shirt is like sweaty, and he's like, I don't want to get it too sweaty for when we go to the movies or whatever. So I took it off, or he took his shirt off, took off the flannel, and he gave it to me. I didn't want to hold it. It was sweaty, and I was like, ugh. So me, being the dude I am, I grabbed it and threw it on the dash, like the dash of the car, the dashboard, because it's not going to get dirty up there, and I'm not going to have to hold it. So I threw it up there. Lord knows how angry my uncle got. What are you doing? You threw my shirt on the dash. You're not going to do this. You're dumb. You threw it on the dash of the car. It's going to get dirty up there. I'm like, not really. It's just dust, and you can dust it off. It's like, and you're good to go. And it was not dirty, the dash of the car. It was pretty much clean, just a little bit dust. So he's like, you're doing this, and you're not gonna go to the movies if you keep it up or whatever. I'm gonna tell your mom. And I'm like, hey, I didn't really think it'd be that big of a deal. I just threw it on the dash of the car, and it turns out he got mad about it. And then so we make it to like the light, the Quick Trip. And there's like a Quick Trip right by the light, getting out of my cousin's subdivision. And I remember he's like, hold this, and he was already mad at this point, and he gave me a stack of papers like this thick, right? A stack of papers like that thick, and I'm like, it's like this, and he's like papers, and I'm like, why do I have to hold all this? I'm in shotgun, but he's making me hold all this, like, really? No, I'm not gonna hold all these papers. And so he gave it to me, and I was like, well, might as well see what at least I'm holding. So I flip it over, and I'm like, oh, your cholesterol's a little high. I'm just like, your cholesterol's up. It's elevated, because it's 240. That's what it was a couple years ago. Mine was 300. Oh, that's bad. That's like double what it's supposed to be. But that was when I used to eat like freaking crazy and just like, oh, there's a piece of steak. Oh, there's a piece of pork. There's chorizo, and that's not good for you. So I was like, your cholesterol's a little high, because the doctor said mine was double, and it was 300. So if his is like 240, that's pretty. It's high. It's more than it should be. And so he got mad about it. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but he got mad about it, and he was like, give me that, and he took it from me, and he was like, don't be going through my stuff. This is my paperwork, and you're not supposed to read it. And I was like, you gave it to me to hold. And I just kind of looked at it to see what I was holding. And he's like, I don't care. You're not coming with me next time. I'm telling your mom. You better knock it off. And, at this point, I'm just like, I can't win in the situation, so I'm not going to do nothing. So I didn't say a word. I mean, he's like, what do you want to drink? And I was like, don't want to get in trouble. Don't want to get yelled at again because I'm doing something you don't want me to do. So we watch the movie and come out of it, and he's like, let's go get pizza or whatever. And so we go to the pizza place, and I grab a drink, and I'm just sitting there. I'm being quiet. I'm talking to my cousins. I'm not talking to him because he got me kind of mad at that point, just because he was like being how I just said he was. That's how he was, being kind of like, I don't know, not annoying, but just like kind of aggravating because he was giving me stuff to hold, and I got in trouble if I moved it. So that was one thing. So we get to the pizza place, and I'm just sitting there eating. I'm not saying anything. I'm talking to my cousins. I'm not talking to him because he kind of got me a little bit mad. And he's like, I had 2 slices, and he's like, you better eat more. I know you're not full. Come on, keep eating. Eat up, sucker. Is what he said. No, he's not Mr. T, but that's what he told me, and I was like, I'm full. I'm full, Paul. Anyway, I was like, yeah, I'm full. No, you're not. I'm telling your mom you're in a bad mood, and you've been bad all this time. You're not coming with me. And this is this. And I'm like, bruh, like, really? Chill with that. Like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm sitting here, being good, eating my food quietly, and you're gonna tell me that I'm being bad? No. So, next time, he's like, let's go to the movies. I didn't go, just because of that reason. I haven't gone in a while. I haven't gone since, probably went one time after that, and I haven't gone since then. Or I think that may be my last time. I don't know. I think that was my last time. That was a while ago, because I don't go anymore. I don't like, I'm not going to sit there and get yelled at for stuff. So, that was story time for today. I am very tired. That was story time. Tomorrow, there will be Last of Us videos up, because something very interesting happened in one of my matches. And I recorded it because it was so peculiar, so interesting. So, I'm playing in a match with the bow and arrow, because I'm not good with the bow and arrow. But I'm playing in the match, and this dude, my team, I'm wrecking the enemy. I'm like, poof, 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 with the bow and arrow. I'm killing them left and right. And they're like, oh, you got downed? Let me go over and teabag you. If you guys don't know what teabagging is, it's where you pretty much crouch and put your nuts on someone's face. And it's like really disrespectful. In gaming, it's like kind of saying, oh yeah, take this, I own you, pretty much. But the thing was, he's on my team, and I'm like, yo, you're supposed to revive me, not teabag me. And he's like, you're taking all the executions. When reality was, I downed one dude, and I saw another enemy right by him, so I threw a bomb. So, it would blow them both up. But it turns out, when I threw the bomb, the dude hit him with like the semi-auto rifle, which is kind of cheap. It's really fast. It's like, poof, 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 and you're down. All the beginners use that weapon. And he downed the dude after I threw the bomb, and the bomb hit, blew them both up. So I had 2 executions more than I should have, because those 3 guys, one dude ended up walking up, trying to revive the other guy too, and it kind of blew him up too. And he's like, yeah, he started teabagging me. He's like, you got 2 executions more than you should have. And I looked at his, and he had like I don't know, he didn't have that many parts. I had like double his parts, and that parts is like points you get from doing certain things, like killing people in the match, downing them, executing, making stuff, marking people, all that. I did way better than him, and he's teabags me, him and his friend, and he's calling me like, he's like, you're a faggot, and all this and that, and I'm like, dude, it's a game, first of all. Second of all, don't get mad at me, because I'm using a weapon that's hard to use. The bow is pretty hard to use if you don't know how to use it. I'm like, so I'm using this. I'm not good with the bow, first of all, so I'm using the bow. He's using a gun beginners use in the game. That's what every freaking person goes to when they first start the match. When they first start the game, is that gun. and then I double your parts and you're gonna teabag me? Like, no. So I got that recorded, and then I got a match before that where I kind of late joined and I just kind of wrecked everybody. So, uh, that was story time for today. Yeah, have a good one.